In the vast landscape of philosophical thought, one figure emerges as a towering intellect who dared to question conventional wisdom and probe the essence of human existence: Søren Kierkegaard. Born in 1813 in Copenhagen, Denmark, Kierkegaard was immersed in philosophical ideas from an early age. His father, a man of profound intellectual depth, nurtured his son's curiosity through engaging conversations and exposure to philosophical texts. This early influence laid the foundation for Kierkegaard's lifelong quest for truth. As a young man, he enrolled at the University of Copenhagen to study philosophy and theology, but he soon grew frustrated with the academic works he encountered. To him, these texts felt abstract, disconnected from the raw, lived experience of human life, and lacking in genuine insight. This disillusionment became the driving force behind his unique philosophical journey, shaping his revolutionary approach to understanding the human condition, the existential weight of angst. Among Kierkegaard's most enduring contributions to philosophy is his exploration of angst, or existential dread, a concept he elaborates in his pivotal work, The Concept of Anxiety. His profound idea offers a window into the core of what it means to be human, revealing the intricate interplay between freedom, uncertainty, and self-awareness. Unlike clinical anxiety disorders defined by medical frameworks, Kierkegaard's angst is a philosophical response to the inherent uncertainties of existence. It arises from our confrontation with the unknown, the unpredictable nature of life, and the boundless possibilities that define our reality. Kierkegaard urges us to reflect on the existential predicament we all face. From the moment we enter the world, we are cast into an unpredictable realm brimming with choices, challenges, and unknowns. Each decision we face, whether trivial or life-altering, carries a weight that stirs a deep sense of unease. This unease, Kierkegaard argues, stems from our awareness of life's vastness, the limits of our knowledge, and the responsibility that comes with our freedom to shape our paths. Angst is not merely a fleeting emotion, but a profound inquiry into the nature of existence itself. It forces us to grapple with life's mysteries, the certainty of death, the ambiguity of our future, and the paradoxes woven into our human condition. For Kierkegaard, angst emerges because we are self-conscious beings, capable of reflecting on our own existence and subjectivity. This self-awareness creates a tension between our desire for certainty and the reality of life's constant flux. We crave stability and predictability, yet we are perpetually confronted with change, uncertainty, and the absence of absolute truths. This conflict lies at the heart of Kierkegaard's philosophy, which illuminates the intricate relationship between anxiety, freedom, and the search for a meaningful life. His iconic phrase, "Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom," captures the idea that angst arises from the overwhelming freedom we possess to make choices in a world devoid of guarantees. Every moment presents us with decisions, each carrying the burden of responsibility for its outcomes. This awareness of our agency can evoke a profound sense of dread as we navigate the consequences of our actions in an uncertain world. Kierkegaard observed that the modern human experience is often marked by a pervasive state of anxiety. In today's world, we are inundated with choices, overwhelmed by information, and tasked with making decisions that align with our goals and values. The pressure to choose wisely can be paralyzing, fostering a persistent unease as we wrestle with the fear that our decisions may not resolve our existential concerns. There is no assurance that our choices will lead to the outcomes we desire, and this uncertainty fuels the angst that defines our existence, transforming anxiety into a force for growth. Contrary to the common view of anxiety as a debilitating force, Kierkegaard saw it as an integral and transformative aspect of human life. He believed that anxiety holds immense potential to drive personal and existential development, serving as a catalyst for a richer, more authentic existence. The way we respond to anxiety and the choices we make in its presence determines whether we live fully or succumb to a life of emptiness and despair. To navigate and transcend anxiety, Kierkegaard proposed the concept of passion as a powerful tool. He argued that by channeling anxiety into passionate pursuits, we can transform it into a driving force for self-discovery and fulfillment. Passion, in Kierkegaard's view, infuses life with purpose, energy, and a deep sense of meaning. It manifests in various forms: love, creative projects, personal growth, professional ambitions, or deeply held beliefs. Through these pursuits, we connect with what truly matters to us, finding resonance and vitality in our lives. Central to Kierkegaard's philosophy is the idea of subjective truth, which he defined as a truth that holds personal authenticity and significance for the individual. Unlike objective truths that rely on external standards or universal validation, subjective truth is deeply personal, resonating with one's unique values, perspectives, and aspirations. Kierkegaard urged us to explore our inner selves, to uncover the passions and truths that align with our authentic being. He famously wrote, "The crucial thing is to find a truth which is truth for me, to find the idea for which I am willing to live and die." This statement encapsulates his belief that a meaningful life requires a steadfast commitment to what holds personal significance, even in the face of uncertainty. Pursuing subjective truth demands a departure from conventional wisdom and societal norms. It requires us to step beyond the comfort of objective reasoning and intellectual certainty, embracing the uncertainties of our own subjectivity. Kierkegaard described this commitment as a leap of faith, a profound act of trust in the validity of our personal experiences and aspirations. This leap is both emotional and existential, involving a willingness to confront the anxieties that arise when we defy collective beliefs or societal expectations. It is an acknowledgement that our subjective truths carry immense value, even if they cannot be proven or universally accepted. Facing anxiety and taking action. Anxiety, with its powerful hold on our thoughts and emotions, can often feel paralyzing, stifling our ability to move forward or make decisions. It casts a shadow over our lives, clouding our clarity and draining our motivation. Yet Kierkegaard warned that yielding to anxiety and retreating into inaction leads only to despair and a fragmented existence. When we allow anxiety to dominate our choices, we surrender our ability to shape our own destiny, trapping ourselves in a cycle of fear, hesitation, and missed opportunities. Instead, Kierkegaard advocated for confronting anxiety directly, summoning the courage to face its discomfort and uncertainty. He believed that personal growth and self-realization depend on our ability to push past anxiety and act in its presence. By doing so, we reclaim control over our lives, acknowledging the risks and uncertainties inherent in decision-making, but refusing to be held captive by them. Kierkegaard saw anxiety not as an enemy, but as a guide, pointing us toward areas of potential transformation and growth. At the core of Kierkegaard's philosophy is the insight that the development of the self is deeply tied to our willingness to engage with existential anxiety. He argued that true meaning and self-realization can only be achieved by embracing uncertainty and taking bold leaps of faith toward what matters most to us. This path requires us to resist the pull of societal conformity and the temptation to escape into distractions that dull our anxieties but hinder our growth. Kierkegaard recognized that the journey to self-realization is not an easy one. It demands that we face the existential fears arising from life's unpredictability, the unknown, and the complexities of our human nature. By engaging with these fears, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transcendence, uncovering our authentic selves and aligning our lives with our deepest values. Authenticity over conformity. For Kierkegaard, true self-realization requires a steadfast commitment to authenticity and a rejection of societal pressures to conform. Society often imposes expectations that can suppress our individuality, disconnecting us from our true selves. To live meaningfully, we must resist the urge to conform to external standards and instead honor our unique passions, perspectives, and aspirations. Kierkegaard cautioned against the dangers of complacency and conformity, which rob us of our agency and stifle our potential for growth. When we blindly follow societal norms, we sacrifice the opportunity to discover our true selves and live authentically. Fulfillment lies beyond the boundaries of conformity, in the courage to embrace uncertainty, explore the unknown, and celebrate the richness of our individual experiences. Distractions and escapism also pose significant barriers to self-realization. Kierkegaard warned against indulging in activities such as mindless entertainment, substance use, or excessive busyness that temporarily alleviate anxiety, but ultimately prevent us from engaging with life's deeper questions. These distractions divert our attention from the challenges and opportunities that drive personal growth and self-actualization. To foster self-development, Kierkegaard emphasized the importance of introspection and self-reflection. He encouraged us to delve into our desires, fears, and motivations, gaining insight into our authentic selves and the paths that lead to a meaningful life. By embracing solitude and silence, we create space for contemplation, allowing us to confront our anxieties, evaluate our choices, and align with our core values. Through this process, we develop a heightened sense of self-awareness, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with clarity and purpose. We uncover our unique talents and gifts, finding ways to express them authentically in the world. The power of anxiety. In reflecting on Kierkegaard's philosophy, we recognize the profound role that anxiety plays in the human experience. Anxiety is a natural response to the uncertainty, complexity, and unpredictability of existence. In a world overflowing with choices and possibilities, it can feel overwhelming, threatening to paralyze us. Yet Kierkegaard teaches us that anxiety can also be a powerful force for greatness and self-actualization. Life will never be entirely free of fear or uncertainty, and there will never be a perfect moment to act. Kierkegaard urges us to embrace the discomfort of anxiety and make choices that propel us into the unknown, pursuing what holds deep personal meaning. His philosophy, while rooted in Christian faith, offers a universal framework for finding purpose and authenticity, applicable to any individual's search for truth. In a society that often views anxiety as a flaw or weakness, Kierkegaard's perspective is a refreshing reminder that it is an inherent part of human consciousness. By learning to live with anxiety, embracing it as a guide, and taking courageous leaps of faith toward what resonates with us, we can forge lives of greater fulfillment and authenticity. Kierkegaard's wisdom challenges us to confront our fears, honor our subjective truths, and live boldly in the face of life's uncertainties.